Good evening and welcome to Team Fortress TV. I'm a Marxist. Along with me tonight is Tagarung. How you doing, Tag?
I'm pretty good.
We're going to be watching Exertus eSports versus Classic Mixup. This is in CEVO, by the way. So I got the CEVO match page up here already. Classic Mixup in ESEA, not having the best of times so far. But in CEVO, everything's as you would normally expect it to be. Both teams are 6-1 right now, so one of them will be getting a 2 beside their name.
Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't know, Tag. With Classic Mixup not having the best of times in ESEA, if Exertus has a good game, I think it might be them. Perish the thought.
I think Mixup had a rough start at the beginning of the season. A lot of their video gamers were out of town and on vacation, but I think that they've. I want to say that they've picked it up and have gotten back into the roots of things. I don't think they're gonna let. I don't think they're gonna roll over that easily and just let XTS keep winning, and beating them in these matches. Regardless, though, it's gonna be a close game. I hope. I hope I didn't jinx that right there.
Well, if you'd like, you can go over one of the rosters. You get to pick whichever.
I will do the Mix-Up roster because it's been the same since ever. Mix-Up has. Let's see if I can get my fingers to work correctly. They have Platinum on Demo, of course. TLR on Pocket Soldier. Enigma on Scout, Squid on Scout, Seagull, everyone's favorite, on Roamer Soldier, and not Enigma, Harblue on Medic.
Alright, and I'll go over their opposition. It'll be Exertus. So we've got mostly the same team till last season, although I do see something different here, but it's not coming into play tonight, I don't think. So we got Alpha and Decimate on Scout still, Mela and Rando on Roamer and Pocket respectively, Badonsky on Demo Man, and then I believe for tonight we've got the Fragile still on Medic, although Kozin apparently is somehow involved with the team in a capacity now, at least according to the things I see.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. They always tell me that Kozin is on vacation, but Kozin has been on vacation for a long time now. I don't know if the Fragile is actually back or Kozin is somehow still on vacation. It's a very long vacation, if that was the case. But we're seeing the Fragile tonight, once again. And the Fragile has been good for their team, so...
Yeah, they've definitely moved up as time has gone on, along with his addition. Yeah, Kozin vacation, I don't know. I think he lives in America. We don't get those sorts of things around here as far as I'm aware, so
I think he might be one of those collage students. They can take it easy during the summers.
Yeah, they get vacations, don't they? I forgot what that's like. Yeah, it should be a good match. We got Gully Wash as our map tonight, so it should be pretty fun. Mix-Up's given some pretty good matches throughout their history on Gully Wash, and also Exertus has had some pretty cool matches on Gully Wash throughout their time. So it should be pretty fun to see how they wind it all down. Both teams have been playing this a bunch too, since it's the map for CEVO and ESEA this week, so there's a lot of Gully Wash on the plate for both of them.
There definitely is. This might. I'm trying to think. Gully Wash is historically known for its hard to push last. So, as unfortunate as it might be, I am expecting some solid last holds from these teams. I don't think last is going to go very easily in anyone's favor on this map. So expect to see some defense plays, and some, what are they called? Stalemates at last, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, last is kind of a strange beast, but the rest of the map kind of comes down to your timing. If you're really on with when you're pushing, then second and mid aren't so bad. If your timing's kind of off, then basically every point may as well just be a last point. and we'll be in for a great voyage.
Yeah, the thing about Gully Watch is that it's just so long, and these map the points are just so big that it's easy to just lose a lot of time on your transitions, and you can get back capped, and you can just lose a lot of pushes that way, and it just elongates things. So, oh, looks like people are readying up. There is 6 on each team.
Yeah, and we won't get the green text, so...
We will not, okay. No, this is my first CEVO match I've ever casted,
I think,
actually.
maybe.
This is my 3rd match I've ever casted, by the way. I almost forgot to say that.
Oh, boy!
No way. It looks like everyone on Classic Mixup is aliasing right now, or something like that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on advanced spec. Let me turn that on right now. Thanks for reminding me.
I'd try. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard talk. I haven't cast a CEVO match yet this season. I don't think. Maybe I have. But I hear talk that there might be a little poppity up thing for us now. But I don't know. I know there wasn't in the past, and it was really tempting to just keep like talking about random stuff, and then the match would be happening.
Where in the world is this option? I haven't done this before.
Yeah, it's in advanced options. Yeah, Stream Chat's probably typing in the sweet console command.
Yeah, too bad. They're too late. I already got it. I can see the enemy gamers, all their health and their uber charge percents and everything. So we're good to go on the stream side. Looks like there's still some things that they're ironing out on. Oh, looks like they're tagging up for us. Look at that. They heard my pleas and they're all getting their regular names on Classic Mixup, that is.
Mixup confirmed gamers with hearts / souls. So that'll be good. That'll make life a lot easier for everybody involved. Although on the bright side, it's Gully Wash, so we probably won't see a bunch of like, oh, how did he die? I don't really know where he was.
You know what, I'm expecting, now that you mentioned Gully Wash, I'm expecting, my camera at the first mid is going to be on Seagull. I'm expecting a, oh, looks like they're starting. Okay, I thought this server crashed, but that's just how CEVO starts. Alright, since I was talking, I will be casting, my camera is on Seagull. I'm expecting a big jump from him, so some early aggression. He's going to make this super speedy jump into the drop down, but he's not going to go, he's going to spam the medic right now. Trying to... Oh, he gets picked. Looks like Mela and Alpha were pushing through the lower. I'm on Mela's camera right now. He's going to jump onto the point. He's getting a lot of aggression onto Classic Mixup. They're taking a lot of damage. Looks like STS is getting a lot of point presence, and Mixup is out of there. Hard Blue and TLR realized that they were losing that fight, and they backed out ASAP, and they're keeping that Uber, so they can defend last at this rate.
Yep, so we'll see maybe a lobby hold come up here. We've at least got a little bit of testing. Nah, they're not going to try and move up. XTS is rightly going to do the climber thing, climb some ice over there, and just set it up now, probably for a suicide. I don't know how I felt about that mid tag. It felt pretty disjointed with Seagull kind of hanging out down there on the bottom by himself.
Right. It looked like Seagull really, he was about to get in position for a jump, and he got just completely side blinded by Mela and Alpha that were on the lower part of the map as well. I just also want to point out that Mela just tried to hold the door open for Alpha to switch to a pick class, and he accidentally let the door close right in front of his face. So, it looks like Alpha didn't make it back in somehow, and he is sniper right now. But Mela gets picked. I'm still in the Alpha cam. Let's see if it can get a pick right now. Wow, okay. Well, it looks like picks are even right now, so Alpha is still going to have to get this shot in order to have something to push in. But trades again! Decimate gets Sky High, and then TLR gets Decimate. And they're still waiting for this Alpha pick, though, to push in on. They need to an even push. Platinum is at 41 health, 47. Alpha is so far in trying to get this pick, and he doesn't get it. TLR, oh my goodness, Mixup is not holding this correctly. They're taking so much damage. Enigma is 38 health somehow still. Oh, looks like they pop in.
Yeah, and Fragile has to pop his Uber. There's really nobody there. Scout and him just kind of running around. They are going to manage to get one kill. We got time on the point, not going to stop it. And that'll be your first round. Over to Exertus.
Exertus is definitely just kicking up the aggression this season. I didn't expect this from Exertus, I gotta say, and I think the server is okay. That was strange. My server
It's
almost
still
crashed.
hanging on. Yeah, it's a little odd here and there, but oh well. So we'll go to mid. I'm gonna watch Rando because why not? He's pretty hurt. I don't think he's ever getting to mid. Yeah. So there's a bird's eye view of Platinum destroying 2 people at mid. That would be the combo down. Gotta kill that. Medic does Exertus. They're not going to manage to get Harblue. He's got 40 there. And yeah, so he will survive. And you're in the danger zone because the only person dead is Seagull.
Yep. It's definitely dangerous for XTS right now because Harblue has a 80% advantage on XTS. That means they have free reign to push in last. So Mixup is not going to waste any time getting in here. I'm on the Harblue can. Let's see how they decide to push this last right now.
It looks like they're just buffing up. Got some people over in Riverside as well. They're going to bring the Uber in lower, though, with a scout. He's going to get thrown around. Enigma is down.
Goodness. Decimate on Pyro. He just ruined the entire push for Mixup. Mixup tried to push in through lower, and Decimate just blocked that entire walkway by just air blasting the combo out, Platinum and Hardblue. So big ups to Decimate for that. He just saved that last for his team.
Yeah, Decimate Pyro on Gully Wash last is a theme I've noticed from Exertus, so it's something to expect. I should also note, just for people who like numbers, that Exertus, both of those players that survived at the end there, had a combined 81 health. So it's a pretty bad day. Rando and Alpha, though, both going to go down, and a third in Mela, so they're getting pushed way out of here, and that's going to be a disaster. So there goes Fragile. We're going to lose our demo man too. That's a full wipe over second, and last just going to go down. Alpha and Rando will spawn, but that's hard jobs.
Yeah, they tried to pick Platinum because he was taking a lot of spam at the choke, and Platinum actually was ballsy as hell. He survived that entire fight with 5 health at the end of there. So if they had lost Platinum there, that would have been very bad. But Mixup muscled it out, and they won that fight. Let's see. This mid, I'm gonna go on the Fragile cam. Let's see how the team is going to push out and get aggressive at this mid. Alrighty, so Platinum's already getting stickies out and damage on their team. Mixup looks like they're taking the top left of the XTS side of the map. There's already 2 down for XTS. Heals for XTS are locked in at elbow right now, but it looks like Mixup is not pushing into them, so they're just letting them soak up those heals. And yeah, I think Mixup just canceled all the aggression on XTS, and they started funneling into the elbow one at a time, and that just wasn't the right type of damage output they were getting. So nobody on XTS died in there.
Yep, they bottled them up and then really just couldn't finish the deal.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of just got spread out. The Ubers are going to be exchanged on 2. Little bit of fighting over the big rock here. Uber's a little bit better for XTS, and Mela doing a little bit of the basketball practice map over there. But TLR and Enigma are going to go down. Soldier on top of the point as well in Seagull. He's going to manage to get Alpha before he goes. So only Platinum left alive for Mixup.
Can he survive? Platinum always stays alive ridiculously long, but he is finally down. Looks like this round is sealed. There's not much they can do unless they get like a random crit or something on the point, and that's not likely. So XTS takes another round, a back and forth game so far.
Yeah, pretty good. We had 2 real quick rounds. So this mid's, if you want to be a guy that talks about momentum, you have this situation here where I think whoever wins this mid, it's going to be a pretty big morale boost.
Definitely, yeah.
For the rest of the half. But I'll watch Alpha here on the point. He's going to see a soldier. He's on the middle of the point. I really like scouts on this map who kind of hover around there, but he's going to go down. So scout for Seagull trade. Kind of Seagull coming out on the better end of that, really, for mid. TLR is going to go down. That's gonna make things pretty hard for Mixup. They're gonna have to try and get something done now. Enigma getting pretty low. Gonna manage to just get out of here. So, yeah, they decided it was better not to force it. Let it go.
Yeah, I was on the Platinum cam for that mid. It looks like XTS is positioning just outside of Platinum's spam range, so he's not getting a lot of damage out on the combos or the players. He always has to charge up stickies, and it's such a far distance he's trying to shoot them that they end up only doing about 30 or 20 or so damage. So I'm not sure if it's intentional on XTS's part, but Platinum really needs to find out how to become more aggressive on those mids so that he can deal out a little bit more damage for his team.
Maybe the TF2 invite meta has gotten so advanced that footsies have made their way here.
they're shadow stepping, they're faking him out, they're wave dashing willy-nilly. There's no way you can track these gamers, Platinum.
So we'll probably see being as XTS has mid, they kind of have the initiative here because respawns and some other sorts of esoteric things. So probably going to see a suicide or a push, but we do have
Alpha
a sniper.
Alpha is on sniper right now, and ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, Alpha does cheat. He's going to push choke right now, and peek it rather. He's the type of player to push a choke and just do a 360 no-scope headshot on the medic, so my camera's on him. I'm expecting some picks from him, because it looks like no one else is being daring.
Yeah, the traditional spot for him down here is down on Platts, I guess, in somewhere where he could be shot. But we'll see if they can get Alpha down in here. You can also buy yourself some good position.
Oh my goodness. Mela tries to... Oh, it looked like... That was a crazy situation right there. It looked like they cut Platinum off from Mixup's entire team. But like I said before, Platinum just survives any situation possible. He makes it back to his team, and he kills Mela in the process. So Mixup has an advantage to push on, but now they don't anymore. Alpha gets the 150 damage body shot on Squid, Sky High, and looks like Platinum is once again stuck in the lobby because Alpha has a sightline on him. It looks like XTS is pushing on that because Platinum is stuck away from his combo once again.
Yeah, and Enigma's gonna go down as well. So even though this is kind of a back-off push with Harbs Uber being pretty strong, might be able to see something out of Mixup here. Fragile does go down. Mixup's gonna go down. Harb's gonna go down. So we got a 3v3 here. Alpha on Sniper, so he's either gonna make it or break it.
Looks like they won't even need Alpha. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, they will. Decimate goes down. Alpha's trying to... Oh, just running into the rockets right now. He is being ballsy as hell right now. He has 5 health. Seagull has 2, and they kill each other at the end.
So neither made nor broken.
And I mean, that can go in the mutual frag video right there. Looks like STS is pushing this right now, though. They do want to take this. They do have the man advantage. Mixup is going to get muscled out of here just because they do not have enough gamers to contest this. Looks like they're going to go back to last and set up for a hold there. I'm expecting another sniper play from XTS because they really do not delay on those type of things. Because Ubers are even as well.
Yeah, you may as well get your sniper game going if that's just what you're gonna do.
Alpha's already sniper, but the Seagull's been picked already. That's a surprise. I don't think anyone's gonna push though.
Harb is really hurt. Yeah, there it goes.
That is, oh my goodness, Alpha. All right, well, XTS definitely have this mid right now. I'm last rather. Oh, Alpha's going absolutely nuts. I have no idea how Mixup started bleeding players right there, but that is definitely not what you want to do when you're holding last, is go 3 down. Oh my goodness, I'm not even sure what happened there. I just wasn't watching the right gamers, but that is not how you're supposed to hold a last, Mixup. What's going on?
Especially Gully Wash, like, as far as needing to take risks, this is the least likely one. You don't want to do that, because it's so easy to hold normally.
Yeah. I really don't understand it. I mean, it's a given that at any push or any hold that's going to happen, XTS is going to go sniper. Mixup was not checking the sightlines for a sniper, so their engineer died to him, and so did their scout. Also, after Seagull went down, there were still people that were being aggressive and pushing in. All signs there were going to to Mixup to not be aggressive there, and they didn't. They were still aggressive, so that's very strange. I'm not sure what Mixup's doing right now. I feel like this is very un-Mixup-y of Mixup, I gotta say. But it looks like we are starting again. My game looks like it crashed, which means that the game is starting. Yep.
Yep. So we're back in. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can see Platinum's mid footsie problem. So I'm gonna watch him come around choke here. Shoot his first sticky in the usual spot, watch the scouts come up, hits the med and combo a little bit, and now he's backed up into choke. So we see a passive sort of mid developing. We'll see who makes the first move. It looks like Seagull did. He kind of jumped over there. Alpha and Badonsky both down. Those are big picks. Rando's going to go get himself some too, but it's not going to be enough. Fragile's going to be stuck in too. We got a Decimate trying to get things done. He gets Harblue down. So it'll still be a mix-up mid, but Decimate, the day saver.
Yeah, Decimate was fighting Harblue on the lower point for about a good minute there, and TLR, Enigma, nor Squid went down there to save him. I'm sure that he's pretty salty about that right now. It looks like there's a fight going on second. TLR is too hurt to keep pushing that, so they're going to back up. And it looks like we're going to have another hold right here. No, actually, I'm sorry. XTS has an advantage over Mixup, but I think it's going to be too small to push on. I'm expecting another hold.
Well,
or another stalemate.
I would hope if they wanted to try and be aggro here, I would hope the Fragile would, of all the medics, that he would probably have it down pat. But they're back in, I don't know. They're kind of playing in sort of a middle spot. So
yeah, if they wanted to go in, they would have been going in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to move on an Uber percentage, you got to start moving when you get 80%. You already have to be at the chokes, and looks like they have decided not to push in. So I'm expecting another sniper play coming from probably Alpha once again. But it looks like Mixup is getting very aggressive on the flanks right here. By very aggressive, I mean backing up, I guess. I'm not sure. I can't foresee what kind of pick is going to happen here, and just might be a dry push. But it looks like there are a lot of people that are gathering up on the flank right now. That is the most likely place for a push to happen, and a pick as well. They're trying to spam out this scout. He's not hurt at all. He's not in the red. This is Gully Watch. Platinum is getting aggressive right now. Looks like there is going to be a dry push. That is definitely something that Mixup enjoys to do. Wow, XTS actually went down a lot during that push, and I think... did someone get behind? Yes, Sky High Squid is behind XTS right now. He is running around at their last, so he is causing some turmoil for XTS right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to see someone dip into that lobby, because there's okay, so there the Uber goes. Decimate and Rando are down. That's basically the disaster zone if you lose two people before the Uber ever happens. Yeah. Melee's gonna find Sky High Squid back in the backfield there. And TLR is going to go down as well, so it's actually an evened out fight. Mixup giving up a little bit of their gains. Seagull going to go down too, so we're turning into a washed out push.
Yeah, it was looking very good for Mixup right there, but I think they scattered a little bit too much when XTS came with their counter Uber, and they just got picked off one by one in different spots of the map, and that's what that was their downfall on that push, it looked like.
Yeah, you gotta try and keep things together, at least somewhat. And, oh, Badonsky's gonna go down right at the start there, just trying to get a little peeksies on choke. And Alpha's gonna drop out too to TLR, so this is
Alpha
about
put
as good as it
Harblue
gets.
down to 12 health on that push right there, so that was very, very dangerous for Mixup. But it looks like they are gonna push here. Yep, there come the Ubers. XTS does pop, and we have an even Uber game right here. Mixup is going back to their second. They were pushed out by XTS. Now XTS looks like they are going to be pushing into the second. Both of the soldiers on Mixup have height advantage. Not anymore though, but it looks like that height advantage won them that push. Wow, there are a lot of hurt gamers here. Platinum's 2 health, Seagull's 10 health. I don't think they can push this at this rate. But they are.
Yeah, they're gonna grab mid because there's 2 scouts over there and just a demo.
True.
So you've got no choice. Demo man can't stick around for that sort of a fight.
Venonsky has some good pipes, but they're not that good.
Yeah, it's just too scary. You never really know how much health those guys have for sure. So, and one of them snatched the health pack there right at the start. So, we're gonna see a Uber advantage come in. They're gonna try to get in with it. Ideally, they wouldn't really have to pop it here because of how big the advantage is. But Rando and Alpha both gonna go down. Platinum's out too, so that still kind of opens things up. Losing more people though over on Exertus.
Yeah, oof. I think Exertus decided to milk out a little bit too long, and now they get forced in a very bad position. It looks like Hardblue is going to keep his Uber, not his Uber, he's going to keep his life. So, XDS tried to milk that Uber so they'd have a full advantage to push on, but it ended up not turning out in their favor, and now Mixup looks like they're going to have advantage. And is this a pause or is this a crash?
It looks like a pause.
Okay, good.
I'm not getting the disconnect.
Uh-oh, that was spooky. I just got the disconnect thing.
Uh-oh. But, yeah, like like I said, I like that sort of strategy. The reason you want to hold your Uber there, if you can help it, is that gives you Uber advantage still to push second.
Yep.
And so that's, it kind of just creates a rolling point situation where you leave one guy at mid, you go ahead and you Uber on him at second, and if you kill their medic there, you win the round. And that was the play they were going for.
Oh man, this is a really spooky situation we have here. I really hope this is a pause because that connection timeout thing just keeps flashing at the top right of my screen. Yeah, that it keeps flashing. Yeah, that was a risky play by XTS. And obviously it failed for them. They tried to keep their Uber on that push because they had 100% advantage. Oh, and it looks like it was a pause. We are back in the game right now. Mixup is going to be pushing in soon. They have 100% advantage on XTS, like we stated before. Can they catch XTS out of position? It looks like they are. XTS is trying to run back to last, but it looks like they made it back. Fragile made it back, and everyone is alive. So good on them for staying alive there, because that was a very, very bad position for XTS to be in.
Yeah, they got caught kind of close to that Uber, but thankfully they backed out. They started backing out at basically the last possible moment. Out from second. Otherwise, Fragile would have gotten caught there, and that would have been
like 2 seconds. End. 2 seconds too late, and they would have been sad gamers. It looks like they are pushing out because they do have a very high Uber advantage. And it looks like XTS once again is trying to milk this Uber. They do not want to pop, but Seagull forces the Uber right there. So Hardblue now has the advantage. So let's see how this plays out. Hardblue is pushing in right now into second. They have the Uber advantage. Tyler is wrecking havoc, causing havoc, because I can't speak English right now. They're causing havoc on the point. Decimate is hiding behind the point right now. Let's see how this plays out. Oh my goodness, Decimate. 3 health, he's dead. There we go.
Yeah, so there goes that. The Uber saves the point. It's almost like the old Snakewater strat, but not quite enough to go back there and push last with right off the bat. So luckily for XTS, Fragile's gonna get out of there, not end up a kill for anybody, and we'll see. Oh, well, there goes Sky High. So maybe we'll see something from him, or at least a switch out.
Yeah, I do also have to say that some sneaky stuff was happening during that hold. I think that there was someone that was behind the team at the last that was pushing or something like that. Enigma was trading some banter with someone. Some crazy stuff was happening during that push that I just missed out on. And I also want to say that SV Cheats was just turned on the server. I'm not sure what's going on here, but let's see. They do have a sniper in play. Decimate is playing sniper, so camera's on him. He is on the pick class. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, we shall see. We do have the engineer over there as well. Kind of surprised not to see the classic pyro coming out of Decimate. I saw that happen so many times last season on this map, but Decimate, good sniper, kind of made his name originally in that if you're an old B. We got Seagull jumping in, that sentry gun's gonna say, haha, nice try. And we'll see what he decides to try and come up with, maybe. And Enigma's gonna get Mela.
Yeah, if Enigma went down there without getting a pick, that would have been terrible. But they do even that out. Enigma kills Mela instead of the other way around. So we're back at an even gamer count, so we still have this hold here. And Mixup is holding very far out, as you can see right here. They're holding on their second. I guess they expected STS to push out with that kill on Enigma, and they just didn't. So, Mixup doesn't go any pick classes, so I guess they're just going to try to brute fort this. Ooh, oh my goodness. What am I doing? I got a tumor, a brain tumor. Decimate did go Pyro, though, so our wishes have been met.
There we go. So maybe, yeah, it's there. It's happening. We got Harblue a little banged up. That can happen to you in these lobby holds. We're going to see Seagull just jump on the point. And Scout's going to go down into Sneaky, meet the sentry gun and a Pyro.
Oh, you know what? I think Mixup is trying to bait out a push from XTS right now because they just sacked the point. That's really the only reason and I can find for that. And yeah, XTS is trying to push out right here, but it looks like Mixup will have all their gamers alive in a few seconds. So they have taken the bait. Let's see if Mixup can convert this into a win. Yeah, there's gamers everywhere now.
Yeah, there's some up top, though. That's who I'm following. Male is going to manage to get quite a few kills, or at least some damage up top. We got fighting in lobby. They're going to recap second here, and Enigma's going to dunk into either last or second. Yeah, he's coming back out onto second now. Kind of bad here. He couldn't get back in for the back cap in time, so what choice do you have? Scout versus Demo Man, the scariest matchup that has ever been created, but he manages to get him, does Platinum. So 2 down now for Exertus. They're turning it around. Scout's going to plus forward through choke. So Seagull, it looks like.
Seagull does pick Fragile with that jump in, so that's definitely what Mixup needed. Also, XTS is only 2 gamers alive right now, so it looks like they're getting pushed back. This is pretty much what Mixup wanted. They just wanted to break that hold, and that's definitely what has happened. So we got Decimate back on Pyro, but it looks like he was taken out. The way this is going, it looks like Mixup does have this round. Let's see if a miracle can happen, and I don't think that's going to happen. So Mixup wins the round. What is it, 3-2 right now?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That I do have to say, to Harblue's credit, that the flashing during that push was pretty aesthetically pleasing.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go on the Badonsky cam from this mid. Let's see how the enemy Demo Man is faring. He's trying to get some early damage. He gets the early damage on Seagull. Seagull does the early rollout. Harblue is 45 health right now. Badonsky got a massive damage on Harblue when he was walking up to elbow, but Badonsky is down right now. It looks like not Enigma, but Mixup is just going completely nuts in this mid. They are aggressive as hell. Rando gets some shotguns off, but he gets taken out, and Mixup has a full Uber to push this last, so might be another round on them. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if Decimate can save that round for him again, but I don't know if he can.
Yeah, these are pretty rough to maintain. We'll see if basically the only hope here for XTS is either that Gully Wash happens and just for whatever reason 100% Uber advantage push doesn't work, or something happens here. Yeah, something happens with a sticky trap or something like that, but looks like that's not going to happen. Decimate's going to go down already. The Uber comes in, and that's going to be an alpha down as well. Fragile's out. Nobody from Mixup is dead yet. Just basically Badonsky. Yeah, and that's going to be a tie game tag run.
Yep. I want to point out that Mixup pushed in through lower again, and Decimate was there to try to stop it, but Mixup knew that he was going to do that, and they had a scout with him on the Uber. Scout just shot him twice, and Decimate went down. So they won that Uber, even though Decimate tried to save it again. My game... Okay, now we're here. Alright. That was scary. I thought my game crashed again.
Well, things happen, but we got Platinum actually gets contested by a scout really early, and he takes a pipe direct to the face and dies. That's pretty much all that's happened so far. TLR is going to go down. Bombs coming in. XTS getting wiped out on their side of the map, but a little bit of trading keeps it even. Decimate's locked in a battle for his life that he's not going to win. And that's another Mixup mid-win with Uber advantage.
Yeah, this is looking spooky for XTS right now. Mixup once again has the full reign to push last. So let's see if they can pull out the stops. Let's see if Alpha can get that hack shot on it on Hard Blue, or if they go engineer or anything like that, because they need to delay this push as much as they can. They need to kite this Uber because they aren't going to get an Uber to defend with in time.
Yeah, even a saw. it's just too much. So yeah. I'm surprised they're not going for delaying tactics here. Like there's not a lot of a forward hold. They're basic, and the pre-pop Uber comes in, so no sniper heroics. Lots of time goes down on the point from the soldier that bombs in on there. I'm pretty sure that's Seagull. Yep. So he put oodles of times on the point. Alpha with 5 health, Mela with 13, not going to stand up, and the Mixup's coming back.
Yeah, what Mixup did right there is that they just Ubered in their combo. They got him on the point. Hard Blue took his Uber off, and they got cap time on the point, and then they ran off the point. They made XTS run onto the point, and they ruined all of their positioning. So the rest of Mixup came in and just killed him while XTS was trying to figure out what in the hell was going on. So I am on the Decimate cam. Let's go to a Scout cam right now. Let's see what's going on. Decimate has locked on, and they are fighting very hard at Mixup's choke right now. There's soldiers everywhere. Alpha picks up the first 2 kills against Mixup. Decimate eats a lucky pill, an unfortunate pill. And it looks like Mixup is out of the fight right now. They were slow to react to XTS being on their side of the map, and XTS just muscled them out a little bit.
Yep, pretty clean right side mid from XTS, and I don't really see a lot of Mixup presence on second, to be honest. I'm surprised nobody said anything about that, because they're all up top. You could have gone for a little swim, stick your toe in, see what it's like.
Yeah, looks like they were a little bit slow on that defense, but they were lucky because XTS didn't decide to push until now. But Mixup is 2 players down, and Sky High and TLR are very, very hurt. Hard Blue is dodging like the best of his life right now. Badonsky's trying to get all of the stickies and pills on him, but Hard Blue was keeping his Uber. But it looks like XTS is going to win this point. Hard Blue did keep that Uber for as long as possible, so that did help Mixup a lot. But XTS is just muscling Mixup out right now with a man advantage. So we have a last hold right now with even Ubers. Is Alpha gonna go sniper?
I would assume that that's what we'll see. I'm surprised they didn't do it since Squid was already dead. So, like, that would have been a time, you know.
It looks like Alpha is running all the way back to spawn, so we are going to see the sniper play from him. I do appreciate this. They do not waste time trying to go on a pick class because they know that's just XTS's style. You can see the difference in styles of play between the teams. XTS likes to go for a pick class or sniper. They like to roll sniper doing stalemates. Mixup tries to bait Ubers, and they try to bait a push out of the enemy team. So definite different styles between these teams evident right there.
Yeah, and it's pretty rare to see him walk back too.
So I'm on the Alpha cam right now because he is the man that is going to try to open up this point. Either he's going to die or someone else is going to die. So, well, actually, that's completely logical right there. Either he's going to die or he's going to kill someone. This is what I'm thinking right here.
Yep, that's the life of the sniper detail. He's peeking the right side, or the riverside. See what kind of an angle he's getting. He runs in a little bit, meets some spam, gonna have to get healed, and switch doors.
Typically what happens in this situation is a roamer tries to get a little bit too antsy right now. So I'm feeling a roamer pick. Well, Enigma, oh, he goes down on the point. How did I not notice he was spy? That is embarrassing for me. I'm sorry, gamers. Enigma tried to go on the point and do some spy work, but he is down.
And the Uber's gonna come out from the fragile. Pretty good Uber time for Hardblue, but pretty hurt gamers for him. So we'll see. Rando's going to go down on the point. Lots of stickies. Fragile's going to die. Hardblue's going to pick up an arrow kill on Alpha. Death and destruction on the point. 2 players down for Mixup. The rest survive. Hardblue with like 8 health at some point there. And they're going to grab this second point quickly. If they stack it just right, there it goes. So only 2 players there in Rando and Fragile. They're not going to be able to do too much here at mid. So that's how a bad last push turns into losing mid.
Yeah, it looked like the soldiers, XTS's soldiers got a little bit too antsy, and they jumped right on the point and tied to a sticky trap. So that is definitely not how you want to start out a mid fight. I'm sorry, a last fight. So I feel like that definitely contributed into that botched push from XTS. And it looks like Mixup is muscling out XTS right now. They have popped their Uber. TLR is getting direct rockets, but XTS makes it out alive. And, well, not alive. Decimate unfortunately died there. But XTS is in good position to do a repush. Let's see if they will. They're backing up pretty far right now. That's strange. I wouldn't expect that from them, but I guess they are scared of being back-capped because they did lose enough ground that scouts could get in behind them. So, it's unfortunate, but I do see the safe strats from this play from XTS right now.
They are moving up. They're going to big door. Maybe they just wanted to have all 6. Like,
yeah,
kind of fake it out.
Yeah, they probably just wanted to be able to just blob out and just check and see if no one made it behind before they started pushing out. Oh my goodness! XTS! Oh, Platinum with the trap. That's not good. That's terrible. Shade is in Source TV and he's typing LOL in all caps. Oh my goodness. This is not good for XTS right now.
Yeah, that may have been Platinum stickying his way to winning the game. So Hardblue's going to bring this Uber in. They try to pinch it off. TLR is going to get killed at the door, so it's basically just a scout. Wow, really nice rocket from Mela.
Okay, so what happened there? Mixup tried to push in through Shutter, but Hardblue was knocked into the ceiling, so TLR started walking out. Hardblue got stuck in the ceiling, and TLR was not a flashed gamer anymore, so he died. And that just completely ruined the push for Mixup right there, that one death from Mixup. So we are seeing a mid-fight right now. It looks like XTS is being very aggressive. They're going to muscle out Mixup. And it looks like they want to keep this aggression. They have 85% Uber, 90 right now, so they're going to keep this aggression for the second push. But Mixup are not having it, and they say, we know that we'll probably lose that if we try to contest it, so we're going to hold our last and get Uber.
I want to see them go. Like, they know Mixup's kind of out of position right now, and they have one guy that's spawning. There they go. So, a little bit slower than I would like, but it's still good enough. Sky High is going to go down right away. Enigma 2 down, really hard life. 3 even harder life. They're all dead. They're 8.
Oh my god. Can you believe that? Can you believe that they just lost the round because of that? Because Hardblue got spammed when he was trying to walk in and he got stuck in the room. That is absolutely ridiculous right there. And I think that's a morale killer right there. That is not what you want to happen in a game and in a match.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as medic, and I would imagine also Pocket. But
oh, yeah.
This is our 4-4 mid tag round.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna go on the Alpha Cam because he is an aggressive gamer. He is on midpoint right now fighting. He is going after Seagull, but Seagull already picked off Decimate. Looks like Mixup does have all of the kills and all the positioning right now. XTS is in position to get out. Or just reset. Let's see what they do. But I think Seagull is behind them, right? Seagull is definitely behind them right now, but Alpha just holds W with his buff. And unfortunately, Seagull cannot defeat that. And he goes down. But Mixup gets mid. Oh my goodness, is XTS re-pushing this?
They're trying to see what they can get with Badonsky, but need some help.
Yeah.
There's a scout coming through. He takes a lot of damage. The Uber is going to come. They're going to manage to get Alpha, but the Uber isn't popped from Fragile yet. They need a soldier to get there ASAP so that they can actually use this Uber for something productive. Scout versus Ubered Scout, not going to turn out so good, but Seagull's going to pick up Rando. Platt's going to get Badonsky.
I don't think I agree with that play from XTS right there. they were playing with fire, and they just got burned. Looks like the Fragile is going to go down because of this. Yes, he does. Gets killed by a Platinum Roller. Mixup has free reign to push this, it looks like, and they already have a gamer inside. Yeah, TLR does pick off Alpha, but it looks like Rando is taking revenge for that, but Sky High is also chasing him down. But I think there's going to be a little lull in the action right here before Mixup gets their Uber and they push in.
Yep, so this is the make it or break it hold. You don't feel too bad if you're XTS right now because it is goalie wash. It is possible to hold this in this sort of situation. All you have to do is run a lot of really fat classes, and they have done it. So they've got Decimate playing the Fat Man himself, and also they've given themselves a 7th player in the form of the Sentry Gun. But it's not going to be very big before the Uber comes in. It's still a baby.
Yeah, and Platinum gets it down very early. Mela also goes down. So they're down their 7th gamer, and they're down an actual gamer. Platinum picks up a frag on the Fragile. Rando also goes down. Now they just need to take care of that heavy, and he is dead as I said that. And... well,
and there you have it.
Game.
4 rounds in the second half for Mixup. So they pulled it together there.
They did pull it together. I'm glad. Well, I shouldn't say I'm glad that the XTS lost, but I'm glad that looks like Mixup is going back to their old roots. They're warming up. They're getting their gamer faces back on. They're getting that. They're showing that experience, and they're showing that old style of play that they always have, where they just muscle out enemy gamers and they just push on off Ubers and they just muscle everyone around and bully them.
Yeah, the thing that always burnt me when I would have to play against Mixup on the few occasions that I did was it would always feel like they would know what you were going to do with your combo, so they would know you were going to try to rotate somewhere, and then they would push where you weren't anymore, and it always felt like you were fighting this constant battle to not lose your flank all of a sudden.
Yep. Mixup is very, very, very good at kiting Ubers and manipulating player positions. They definitely know when teams want to push and when to get out, and they win a lot of their transitions based on baits and just baiting out Ubers from the enemy team, and that's their playstyle. Like I said before, XTS's playstyle is try to get a pick. Mixup is more of trying to bait out a push from the enemy team and just ruining it for them.
Yep, and it happened a few times. It happened to Mixup too.
Yeah,
with Hardblue getting bounced into the ceiling. Always a sad day.
Brought a tear to my eye for him. That is completely unfortunate right there.
I know sometimes we look at the stats here, so I guess I'm going to try and find them.
Alright, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, where is CEVO stats even? Oh, let's see here. Huh. You know what? I think it's because they played on their own server that the stats are not up right now.
I may have found the second half stats, but they don't look right. So
yeah, I'm on the match page right now, and it's not listing anything for me. They did play on their own server, not a CEVO server, so I do think that is what is causing some of this confusion right now for us. Well, we've got some Sizzling stats right here. We're going for the third-party stats.
Yeah, that's what I found, but we'll see. They look kind of weird, but I guess they're right.
Let's see here. Let's look at the demo damage. 6,000 demo. I mean 6,000 demo. 6,000 damage from Badonsky, and let's see, 7,000 demo. I said demo again. I have a tumor brain. 7,000 damage from Platinum. Yeah, these stats look not finished.
So yeah, you know, you can't really tell too much from these, other than the fact that Harblu really didn't die at all at whatever At whichever point this snapshot was taken, he only had 3 deaths, and his counterpart in Fragile had 10, which is
and
a significant
the KDRs
increase.
for TLR Platinum and Squid are pretty ridiculous right here. 2.82 KDR for Platinum whenever the snapshot was taken. 20 frags, only 11 deaths from him.
Yeah, so that reflects kind of the way the second half went. I felt like Mixup's mids went a lot better for him, and they ended up in a lot of role situations where basically, if things go as they should, Mixup was kind of destined to win the round as soon as the mid was over. And that's because their medic survived and the other teams didn't. And,
Yeah.
and they had a sizable number of players. And if that ever happens to you, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, if you lose your medic at middle and the enemy gamers have their medic alive, you better get ready for a last hold.
Yeah. Or throw everything you have at their medic.
Definitely try to go for a force on their medic, but once again, if you wipe, that's going to be very hard. So, unfortunate. Try not to wipe that badly at middles. For all of you newer players right there, that is what will happen to you. So good games today. I definitely expected, predicted this mix-up win. I did feel that it's late enough in the season for competitive 6v6 TF2 that Mix-Up has gotten their steam back. They did have a very rough start at the beginning of the season. They were not practicing and they were not their normal selves.
Yeah, rust can happen pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. So, well, with that, I assume we're donezo. So, anything to say, Tag, shoutouts, etc.? I know you have a stream, so you're probably exhausted those.
Shout out to my mom. Yeah, if you like the cast, be sure to go over to the teamfortress.tv thread we have for this and just post all your comments or anything like that. You can follow me on Twitter for more info if you enjoy me. You can head over to my also YouTube profile as well. I-52 is in 2 weeks, and that's going to be an amazing event. So keep a lookout for that. And what do you got to say? What are your shout outs, Marxist?
Well, so I too have a YouTube. I'm MediMarks. Yeah, I do guides for new players there. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, the videos aren't really very sexy, but I feel like they're at least half decent, maybe sort of explaining sort of the basics of how to what you need to think of as a player when you're getting things done. But shout outs to Tagarong, who I've not casted with before, so it was a fun new experience.
High five.
And high five indeed. And also shout outs to Truck. He was robbed of his music, but he's still here. So thanks to him, thanks to the gamers, and thanks most of all to the viewers, of course. Thank you for being here. And well, with that, I've been Marxist along with Tagarong. Have a good night.